Guys, I'm so lame. I was talking about all this crap and I was not even recording. So the sun is hitting me, not the sun, what is this? The light is hitting me because it's like 5 o'clock and I'm recording this video. I'm balanced and I'm hot. It's winter and I'm hot. A little updates before we get into the girl talk, and hopefully I'll try to make this quick, but everything I do is long, so. Anyways, so I made a Twitter and I will put the link right here and I will put it down below for you guys to check it out, like all of my other social media. And this Twitter is just going to be for YouTube purposes, so I'm going to post YouTube videos on there, just random day life updates. I'm not going to tweet like every single 5 seconds because I hate when people do that, but I will tweet a couple times a day. I already have 21 followers, which is amazing. All of you little puppies back, and it's just going to be, yeah, the name is Beauty W Laura, so follow me. And I also made the collab of, if you guys seen the collab edition I posted about 2 weeks ago, I made the collab, so, and it's starting this week actually. The first girl Monday actually already posted her video, and this week is just going to be introduction weeks. So it's going to be like a 7-day collab, so new videos every day, so I recommend you guys go subscribe, and the link will be right here and down below always. And I'm going to be the day Wednesday, I was gonna say Friday. I'm Wednesday, so yeah, and it's called Teens Around the World, so different teens are gonna be around the world posting videos for you guys, which I think is really cool. And also, the last thing I have to say to you guys is that if you guys go look at the channel art on Teens Around the World, I actually made that, so kudos to me. And I'm just kidding. Okay, thank you guys so much, and let's get into the video. That was like the coolest transition ever. So today I'm going to be making a video, as you guys can tell by the title, that is going to be focused on boyfriends and my experience with boys, I guess. And hold on, I'll be back. Video, but then I decided not to. And now the sun is gone and I don't have natural light. I'm using my light, which is not that good. But yeah, I'm sorry. But I had to get this Monday video up, and it's like late Monday, and I'm like, so I'm just going to be doing a girl talk, and on Friday I'm going to be doing a hair care routine. I was going to do a get ready with me because I was going to go to my school's dance, but I don't really think I'm going to go now. I may go somewhere else, but hopefully soon I'll be doing a get ready with me, but I haven't really been doing anything this month, so it's just been, if you guys, I'm just going to skip the whole 5th, grade you go out with someone for like a day and then break up with them, which always happened in grade school. I'm just going to go to my very first boyfriend, which was in junior high. I don't like calling it middle school. It was in junior high, and it was 7th grade. I was 12, turning 13 probably. And he was my first, I would call, serious boyfriend, because it wasn't really even that serious, but we dated for 4 months. That was my longest relationship. I'm just going to tell you guys that right now. Okay, so my first serious boyfriend was my longest relationship, and I'm basically just going to tell you guys how it ended and what happened. Again, it was my first boyfriend, so don't judge me if I tell you guys how it happened and how we broke up and everything. So we started dating like in November of 2012, and I remember all this, I don't know how. He was my first love, so I'm not going to say anyone's name just for the sake of this video, because some people from my school watch my YouTube videos, and I don't think he watches these videos. I'm 100% sure he doesn't, because he was from a junior high and I'm in high school now, but whatever. Anyways, so it all started, I liked him, I had a crush on him, and we were kind of, I had a crush on him, and then I became his friend, and we were just friends and everything. And I already knew he liked me back, but we just weren't dating. Like, we would just talk, and it would be really awkward, and we both knew we liked each other because of all our friends telling us that the other one liked each other. And let me just say right now, we were a pretty cute couple, okay? Anyways, and so then, how did it happen? He asked me out, I believe. I don't remember how it happened. But yeah, he asked me out, and I said yes, obviously. And we dated through Christmas, and yeah, and then I think it was Valentine's Day. We kissed before this, but we didn't say I love you until like 3 months, which is, nobody does that now. Everyone says I love you after a month. So that was like my best relationship, I'm just saying. Anyways, so And then Valentine's Day, I went to his house, which I'm not even gonna talk about right now. And yeah, and he gave me like chocolates and stuff. He was really sweet. He was a nice guy until after we broke up. So that happened, blah blah blah, everything happened, blah blah. Romance, love, okay. Then how we broke up. So I'm just telling you guys my experience so you guys can kind of learn how not to do this. But if you guys want my tips on how to get a boyfriend, how to break up with a boyfriend, I already made a breakup video, but that one kind of sucks. But if you guys want any of that, then just like thumbs up this video or comment below or inbox, PM me them, or just tweet at me or them, or DM me them on Instagram, whatever. So anyways, and we broke up because honestly I was a bitch back then. Like, let's just be honest. I'm being completely honest, I was, and I still am, honestly. Anyways, so yeah. So that day, I don't know, he was particularly mad at me that day. Like, we fought a lot for just, like, being dating for 3 months, which is the only downfall in a relationship. We fought a lot over the stupidest things now, and I'm looking back at them. Literally 3 months after we broke up, I was not over him yet. It took me a year to get over him, just saying. And I realized that we fought over the stupidest things. We broke up for the stupidest reason. And I was in love with him. I'm just saying, I don't know if it was like real love, but I felt it. So the day, I remember we had art class, and I had a lot of classes with him. So after we broke up, imagine how awkward that is. So it was art class, and I was talking to him or whatever. I was like, "Are you cheating on me?" And I was like, "Just kidding." I was just kidding, guys. And I like kid around with him a lot, and he gets my jokes. So then he like looks at me weird and walks away. So I didn't tell him I was just kidding. I was like, "Fine then, be a little asswipe." I like calling a lot of people that. Sorry if I say asshole, asswipe in this video, because that's what ex-boyfriends are to me. And so then, yeah. And then we had our next period. Our next period was English. So I went to English, and we had that class together again. But like, I sit over here because we have assigned seats, and he sits over there. So anyways, and I sit by one of his friends, and he sits by this other girl. So anyways, we were just in that class, and we were watching a movie. I remember this day so clearly. It makes me cry sometimes because it's really sad. Well, I was really sad, I guess. And so I just remember I was just sitting there, whatever, and I kind of knew he was mad at me, and I was like, ugh, he's so mad at me right now for no reason. And then, so, I get this note that's like, from his friend, that he obviously gave to his friend to give to me, and I get this note, and it says, well, no, his friend actually wrote it. It says, Manuel wants to break up with you. I was like, what is this, a joke or something? Because, like, who the fuck expects someone to break up with you like that? You're just like, every time someone breaks up with me, I always assume it's a joke. Is that bad? Because, like, it's always random with me. Like, it never, like, adds up to anything. And I'm just like, this is a joke? Are you serious? He's like, I'm serious. I'm like, no, have him tell me. I'm not kidding. Stop. And he's like, he doesn't want to tell you. He wants me to tell you. And I'm like, what the heck? And I look over. This is the worst part. I was, like, practically in tears now because I actually started believing it. I looked over at him just for, like, reassurance. And him and this girl who sits next to him, and which I still don't like her to this day because of that. And she doesn't go to the same high school as me, but I knew her all the way up to 8th grade. But anyways, I look over, and him and this girl are just like you know this face when they're like that, and they're kind of like holding in their laugh or whatever. And like, I just like look over there and I see them doing that, and I have to go to the bathroom. I basically like cry my eyes out in the bathroom. And I come back, and that guy friend who's also kind of, it was his friend, his close friend, and it was my friendish. He was my friendish, which I actually ended up dating that guy later on, but that's another story. So he was like, are you okay? And blah, blah, blah. And I was like, I'm fine. So that's how it happened. And now let me tell you guys why I call him an ass and why he's a jerk and why I freaking hate him to this day. So 2 weeks after that, I was so, obviously you don't get over someone in 2 weeks if you're actually in love with them. So anyways, I was texting him again because I wanted to be back with him. I told him I still loved him, and he said we could be friends. So we were kind of friends. And then he dates this other girl 2 weeks after us, and I hate this girl already. Like, and they dated for like a month or so because I guess she broke up with him because she was scared of me and I could give her dirty looks, but I guess it really was because she didn't really like him that much. So they broke up. 2 months later, you know, I'm kind of over him. I'm just like hating him because we stopped talking. We aren't friends anymore. He dates my best friend. Okay, now I'm just gonna say right now, I was pissed at my best friend and I was pissed at him. she knew I still liked him. He knew I still liked him. I'm just saying, I don't like people who purposely hurt other people. Like, literally, I'm going to tell you guys another story later on, but that was just the worst experience of my life. That made me not want to date any other guy because he was such a jerk. Anyways, on to my next boyfriend, which I'm actually not going to talk... Oh, wait, next boyfriend. Never mind, I'm talking about him. We dated for like 2 months, blah, blah, blah. We went to the same school. This was in 8th grade, and... yeah, he was a really good guy while we were dating. We went on a first date. He was a really nice guy. I remember we used to get in a lot of fights about him flirting with other girls, which that is the shit I don't like. That's okay. There's certain things I like about guys, and there's certain things I don't like about guys. On the top of my fucking dislike list is when guys flirt with other girls or cheat on you. That is something I don't play games with that. Is my thing not charging? Is it charging? It's not charging. Oh, never mind. So if you want to flirt with other girls and go get in a relationship with her, my dad, I don't want to be dealing with that. Like, I don't deal with that. I can't. So that pisses my gosh, that pisses me off. Like, if you're watching my videos and you're like, oh, I want to date her, you can date me as long as you don't flirt with other girls. Like, that would be perfect. So he did that, and we would always get in fights about that because I just didn't like that shit. I kept telling him, like, just stop doing it. Like, I don't care if they talk to other girls, but if you're, like, flirting with other girls, and I know what flirting is, like, I can spot it from a mile fucking life because I flirt with everyone because I'm a little whore. Anyways, so don't do it. And he did that, so we got into fights about that a lot, and we ended up breaking up because of that. And again, he broke up with me. Like I told you guys, I'm kind of a bitch, but I really did not care that he broke up. Like, when people break up with me, I'm not like, oh my gosh, I'm such a loser, I get broken up with. Like, I hate when people say that because I don't see how it matters. Like, ooh, someone broke up with you, oh my gosh, it's the end of the world. Oh my gosh. Really? No, it doesn't matter who broke up with who. You guys are broken up still, either way. The other person just has more initiative, but you think the other person has initiative? Not really, it's fine. So, he broke up with me, and I remember the day okay, the point about, oh, wait, I don't remember why we broke up. Not because of the flirting thing, but, I was pissed off at him for flirting with actually, it kind of does lead into that. I was pissed off at him for flirting with other girls, and that day I was really pissed off, and I told my friend and his best friend, which was a mistake. That was the biggest mistake I made. I told my best friend that I wanted to break up with him so bad. She's like, no, don't do it, blah, blah, blah. Just talk to me about it. And she kept telling me not to do it. And then, like, his best friend was kind of listening. He's like, what are you talking about? And I kind of just had to tell him, because his best friend was kind of my guy best friend. So it was like, we were all friends. That's what sucked about that situation. So I told him, and really, guys, I didn't end up breaking up with him. I was just really pissed. You know when you're really pissed and you just think something? Think it to yourself, guys. This is the tip I have. If you think you want to break up with your boyfriend, don't tell anyone. Bitches can't be trusted. People are fake. They will tell other people, and it's just not right. Just keep it in your mind, girl. Keep it in your mind. Anyways, so then, yeah, that happened, and I feel like someone's gonna tell him this because I have friends that watch this channel that go to school with him. Oh, that's awkward. Okay, so anyways, so then that happened, and yeah, and then I was like, okay, so his best friend is definitely going to tell him that I wanted to break up with him. I might as well just tell him myself. Like, I'm an honest, trustworthy person. I will tell you. I will tell you. So, I don't think I'm bad for telling him this. I just think, I don't really blame him for breaking up with me like this, but I just wish he'd done it another way. Does that make sense? I wish a lot of these guys would have broken up with me another way. So, anyways, so the next day I came back from cheer practice because I was a slut and I was a cheerleader. Anyway, so I came back from cheer practice and he texted me and he was like, oh, I have something to tell you, blah, blah, blah. And I was living like the gold life this time. Okay, I'm just telling you guys. So I went home and I called him or whatever. And he's like, calling, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, hey, what do you want to tell me? I want to break up with you. I think we should break up. No, that's not what he said. He said, I think we should take a break. A break? Yeah. Like, for how long? It's like, no. I think we need to take a long break. I'm like, are you trying to break up with me? Yeah. Why? hang up. Okay, so that's how it happened basically. He told me he wanted to take a break and I'm fucking confused. Like, if you're breaking up with me, say it's over, we're done, I don't want to be with you, blah blah blah, and tell me in real fucking life, not on the internet, not through a message, not through a phone call, not through a note, not through your best friend. I don't want that. I do not want that. Like, it is so childish to do that. I'm sorry if someone tells this guy who I used to date or any of the guys I used to date, I'm sorry, but it is childish to break up with someone through a phone or whatever. I don't care if you've grown up, I don't really care. So yeah, that's what happened with him, and some other stuff have happened, but I'm not going to tell you guys that. Anyways, so the next boyfriend I've had, which I'm not going to tell you about him because he really did not make that big of an impact in my life. Our breakup wasn't that bad, so I'm just going to skip that guy. And I've had a couple long distance relationships, which have ended badly because all the long distance guys I've dated have been stupid and they just like don't even care. So I think is my SD card in? Hopefully. Shit. Yeah. Okay. So anyway, guys, woo, my camera's all messed up now. Okay, guys, so the last thing I'm going to tell you guys about, which I just have to tell you guys because, so lately this guy, a couple weeks ago, no, just kidding, oh my gosh, this was like 3 days ago, a guy asked me out and I didn't particularly like him, so I had to reject him. And I'm going to make a video about rejecting guys soon for Girl Talk, but I just wanted to tell you guys that if you want to reject someone, if you want to break up with someone, do it in fucking real life. Grow some balls, grow some whatever you got, and do it in real life because it's just so stupid. If you can't do it in real life, just don't do it. Like, I ended up rejecting him in real life and it sucked, and I didn't do it to his face and I felt really bad and it was really awkward today at school, but it's better than just being stupid about it and being childish. So definitely do it in real life. And those are my experience with my 2 most serious boyfriends, and currently I'm single, so if you guys want to hit at me, follow me on, no, I'm just kidding. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching, and I am single, but I like someone, so don't hit at me, I guess. Unless you're cute, and we can be friends with benefits. Okay, love you guys, bye!